Man, I'm thirsty.
Yeah, I got something for you, man. You say you're thirsty? Try some of this. Dr. Pepper.
Bro, you're right.
Bro, I told you. Told you it was good. Dr. Pepper. Quenching your thirst. What is up, my dudes? We are backing in with another video, and today we're going to be going over my tier list for all 30 Major League stadiums. I'm going to be giving my opinion on, do I think it's S tier, which is basically the best of the best, the cream of the crop, and F being we need to take a wrecking ball to the stadium immediately. So, with that being said, we are going to get right into it. So the first stadium on our list is Rogers Center, which is the home of the Blue Jays. We're going to put them in the D category. On TV, from what I've seen, maybe my opinion would change if I went to the stadium. The next stadium we're going to be going over is the Coliseum. So we're going to place Oakland into F because Coliseum is one of the worst stadiums because it just has so much foul territory. It was meant for football. It's not meant for baseball. So we're going to put that in F. Coors Field. We're going to put Coors Field into B because it looks like a really nice stadium. And the next one is National Stadium. National Stadium belongs in S because National Stadium, I've been there. It's one of the best stadiums that I've ever been to. Tropicana Field, we're going to drop that one in F. There shouldn't be a discussion about that. It's one of the worst stadiums. They had turf. They changed it over to grass. It still looks really bad. Kauffman Stadium, we're going to put Kauffman in C. It's just about average. It just seemed like they could have done a better job. They had a waterfall feature in right center field. That's about it. Chase Field, we're going to put Chase Field in D because Chase Field is just, I've been there. It's not a very good stadium. My opinion of dome stadiums is very tainted because I just don't like dome stadiums. So whatever I say about dome stadiums, take it with a grain of salt. Target Field, we're going to put Target Field in B because it looks like a nice stadium. I kind of want to check it out. The next one we're going to be talking about is actually been renamed. Oracle Park is the home of the Giants. We're going to put that in S because it's just a really nice stadium. I've been there. It has a really cool with the Bay Area out there, past the right field fence. It's a really cool stadium all around. City Field, we're going to drop City Field into B because it seems like a nice stadium, but I definitely don't think it's A. So I'm thinking we're going to stick with B for that one. Royal Park, Camden Yards, let's not even have a debate about this. That's going into S. It's one of the best stadiums in baseball. It's got the warehouse. I really don't think there's another stadium that compares to it. It has a really high wall in right field. It's just a really nice looking stadium. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about it. The next stadium we're going to be going over is Angel Stadium. We're going to drop it into A. Next one is Globe Life Park, and we're going to drop that one into, I want to say B, because I think it's a little bit below Angel Stadium, but it's definitely a good stadium considering that they're going to tear it down next year. The Rangers are moving to a new stadium, so I'm kind of surprised. The next stadium is Dodger Stadium. I think you have to drop it into A because Dodger Stadium is so classic, regardless of being in the hood. It's shady. The next stadium we're going to be talking about is Fenway, and we're going to drop it into S because Fenway is one of the best stadiums. It's the oldest stadium, and it's one of the nicest, so that just says something about Fenway Park, and just the Green Monster is such a fan favorite. People love the short wall in right field, the pesky pole. It's just got a really unique outfield. Miller Park is home of the Brewers, and I think you have to drop it into B. While I don't like dome stadiums, this one is probably one of the best ones. That and Minute Maid Park, which we'll get to later on, they're one of the best dome stadiums, and I think it has to go right there in the B category. Citizens Bank Park, which is the Phillies ballpark, and I think you got to drop it in B because it looks like a really nice stadium on TV. Never been there. I kind of want to go check it out, but the fans are pretty ruthless, I hear. Regardless of fans, it's a nice stadium, and I think it deserves to be in B. That's Petco Park, and I think Petco Park deserves to be. I was going to say A, but I think it has to go in S because Petco Park is a really nice stadium. I've been there. It has the really cool building out in left field. It's one of those things where you can't really explain why it's a great stadium. It just is one. It just looks nice. It's appealing. It's got the city in the background. It's a really nice stadium. Great American Ballpark. And you have to drop Great American into S tier because it is one of the best stadiums by far. It has a bridge connecting Kentucky to Ohio, which is right outside the stadium. It's SunTrust Park. I think it's a little bit too early for me to tell, but I think I'm going to put it into B. It looks like it's nice, but I feel like they could have done better. I feel it just kind of looks weird with all those tables and stuff like that. Safeco belongs, I think, in C. It just seems like an average stadium. I'm not too sure what else to say about it. Trout certainly would like to stay there because he loves it hitting there, but it's just an okay stadium. Yankee Stadium. Life goes on. We're going to put it in E because we don't want to be called biased, but I really don't think Yankee Stadium should be an F. I mean, the fact that the Yankees play there should make it an F. we're talking about it with a baseball perspective, put it in E. It's just kind of boring.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go.
The right field fence is really short. Everyone can hit a home run there. Cool. That's about it for that stadium. Wrigley Stadium. Wrigley Field is the next one on our list. We're going to drop Wrigley into A. I don't think it's S. I've been there. Fenway is better than Wrigley, so I'm going to put Wrigley in A. It seems like an old ballpark. If you're into the antique-y kind of feel, then maybe Wrigley Field is your field. So the next one, they kind of messed up. They put Globe Life Park on here again, so I'm just going to pretend like it's Progressive Field because Progressive Field is not on this list, which I noticed earlier. So we're going to put Progressive Field in A. It's just a nice ballpark. I really do think it's one of the better ones. The next one is Marlins Stadium. We're not even going to talk about that one. It belongs in F. It's not a very good stadium. It wasn't very well built. They had a nice Marlins fish structure out in left center field. Moved that. PNC Park, I believe, belongs in A, but I haven't been there. So Comerica Park, I'm going to drop Comerica Park in E. Because Comerica Park, to me, is not one of the best stadiums. I really do not like Comerica Park. It seems kind of boring, like I said about the Yankee Stadium. It's just not a very interesting ballpark. There's nothing really crazy about it. Busch Stadium, I think, belongs as an average stadium. I don't know. I'm just not impressed with that stadium. Guaranteed Rate Field, we're just going to drop that in E because it's definitely not F, but it's definitely not the best. There's really nothing crazy about it. Like I said about Tigers and the Yankees, it's just nothing crazy about it. And then there's Minute Maid Park, which I think belongs in B because Minute Maid Park is a really nice ballpark. It's better than a lot of dome stadiums. It belongs with the other dome stadium I talked about earlier, which was Miller Park. They're both pretty good, so I feel like Minute Maid belongs in that same category. So we just ranked all 30 Major League stadiums. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, slap the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.